Markets may have been down today, but investors are feeling the most optimistic they felt all year. That is according to the latest Investopedia sentiment survey. Lower inflation and the possibility of rate cuts are slowly reigniting investor interest in stocks. Caleb Silver, Investopedia editor-in-chief, is here to help us break it down. You came to the right show with the right selling point. Should I stay or should I go? Because everybody
and a great band, great rock and roll band.
That's right. Individual investors channeling their inner Mick Jones and Joe Strummer here because they are kind of caught in this. We asked them, do you have a fear of missing out, or do you think the best is yet to come? More people feel like the market's a little overheated here. We may have come too far too fast, about 48%. That said, they're still pretty optimistic, and they'll buy stocks if given the chance.
Yeah, I thought the breakdown in terms of what they're buying was really interesting because it looks a little bit more dispersed versus other times that you come here where they're all in stocks or they're much more in CDs. Now it's sort of even.
Yeah, a little balance going on. And we have some older readers who responded to this survey, and they want to preserve cash. There's also money in the bank, 4%. No joke when you're uncertain about the future. So CDs still pretty popular here. Stocks, though, very close behind. ETFs, of course, a cousin. And then bonds, 24%. Crypto, way down on the list, even though Bitcoin has been one of the top performing assets all year.
Kayla, we love when you come because you kind of remind us that there's other things out there than the stocks that we tend to talk about a lot. But last week, there was the Tupperware, there was the Rite Aid, there was, the yellow. Are you seeing interest in that? Are those, and what does that mean to you when you see that sort of behavior at a time where the market's kind of cooled off a little bit here?
Yeah, I think that's people trying to get in on something moving quickly. But our readers, by and large, pretty balanced investors here. A lot of them manage their own money or work with an advisor. They don't do a lot of chasing, but we do see these searches for how do I short that stock? And I think a lot of that was happening last week. So when you see these high flyers take off, the meme stocks, you see some of these investors who come to Investopedia figuring out what's the downside here, how do I take advantage of it?
The $10,000 question, which is the question I love on your survey. What is the verdict this time around?
Stocks. And it was just creeping higher the last time I was here 2 months ago, but now it's decidedly stocks. So while they're a little bit worried and they think there's some overvaluation going on here, they would put an extra $10K in stocks, which is kind of like they're saying one thing, but they might do another with that extra money. A little cautiousness, but the appetite is strong right now.
Given the results right now, do you feel like we're at an inflection point in the markets with your survey?
I think so, too. I think that we've come a long way in the past year, and a lot of people took them time to warm up to the bull market. It's here in full force, even though the last week's been shaky. So a lot of people don't want to miss out on what's to come. But I think this is an appetite that we haven't seen in a while. A lot of cash been sitting on the sidelines. They'd like to put it to work.